Hello Aquarius, thank you once again for tuning in. For my regular subscribers that are back, thank you so much for being here. For my new subscribers, thank you for tuning in. This will be focusing on September 15th through the 30th, so it'll be the second half of September Romance Angels reading. I've gotten some really positive feedback from the intuitive messages that I have included in reading, so I will continue with those. And it's general as always, guys. It will not resonate with everyone. So as always, if you're interested in a private reading, please access the information from our website down below this video, and let's schedule one for you. All right, guys, so Aquarius, give me a few seconds to focus on your intuitive messages for the second half of September, and let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Here we go. Angels for Aquarius, please bring forth your messages. Well, you're the first sign that they've said hello to for the second half of September, Aquarius. So the angels are certainly welcoming you at this time. They're showing me gardenias. So gardenias is important and significant to some of you. They're letting me know that you love the smell of it and that you have a garden that may possibly have gardenias in it. And or for those of you who simply love that particular flower, it's picking up off of your energy. And if you are tuning in at this time, they are acknowledging your presence at this time. They're showing me chowder. So someone here loves chowder. Chowder of all kinds. Well, I love chowder too, so it may very well be picking up off of my energies too. But certainly someone that's resonating with this is a chowder lover, and they are coming through with that message to simply affirm your presence here. So that's awesome, and thank you for tuning in, for whoever this is resonating with. They're showing me two sisters with ponytails, and so if you have a sister that you're connecting with, I'm feeling that they've passed on, but that when you guys were younger, you both wore the same hairstyle with ponytails, and your sister is coming through in this reading to affirm her presence and to wish you well. The message, I love you, coming through here from a sister who's passed on, who had ponytails when she was a teenager, and that you guys had similar hairstyles growing up, coming through here. They're also showing me lilies. Wow, flowers are very significant this time, Aquarius. They're showing me lilies, and that flower is important to someone who's tuning in at this time, that it's your favorite flower. They're also letting me know that some of you guys are getting married, and your bouquet will prominently be made of that flower. So that's awesome and beautiful. And they're coming through with Gerber daisies. Lots of flowers coming through with the intuitive messages at this time. Who loves Gerber daisies out there? There's someone that's tuning in at this time who absolutely loves Gerber daisies. They are affirming your presence here. So welcome, welcome. They're showing me the color green and a lot of coins, a lot of gold coins. So that is significant to someone who's listening to this. Someone who loves the color green. And they're telling me that that could also be representative of money. So perhaps some of you guys will be coming into some money this second half of September. Much needed, I'm feeling. And I hear some of you guys jumping up and down that you finally have all of the rent money that you're going to need to pay for October, is what I'm hearing. Times have been a little bit tough financially, but you've got a break. For some of you guys, you got a promotion and pay at work, and it's going to help things along. So that's awesome. All right, Aquarius, that's it for now. So let's go ahead and get started with your Romance Angels reading for the second half of September, September 15th through the 30th. Let's go. All right, angels, please bring forth your message for Aquarius. What have we got for Aquarius? Lots of flowers in your intuitive reading, guys. And I saw them so vibrantly, so very nice. All right. Aquarius, angels, what have we got? Well, guys, we're starting off with a reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning. Gemini got this as well. Someone is coming back. Yes, someone from your past is returning. We have the deception card crossing it. Okay, let's figure out what that's about. So let me go ahead and lay out the cards and let me assess what's going on. Okay. All right. Well, you've definitely got some challenging cards coming through here, Aquarius. What's going on? Okay, give me a second to assess this, guys. Okay. I feel confused energy coming through here. Someone is confused about whether they want this reconciliation or not. Why is that? Because the deception card is crossing the situation, guys. I feel third-party situation here. Yeah, that's what's coming through here. Third-party situation, and that this reconciliation that you're wanting, Aquarius, is with someone that was not free to be with you because they were already in another relationship. Gemini had a similar read, so possibly the person that you are connecting with and wanting to return is of a Gemini connection. That's for some of you guys. But yeah, feeling third-party situations here, guys. It's like you want it to happen, but at the same time you don't. And possibly that's where the confusion is, because you want what you want, the heart wants what it wants, but it can't happen because they're already in a relationship and or you're in a relationship, Aquarius. So in order for this reconciliation to happen, there will automatically be a deception because you're basically going to be putting on a false mask with the relationship that you're already in order to reconcile with this person that you're into, but really shouldn't be with, okay? I feel energies that you guys are already both with other people, and that's what's making things difficult at this time. The basis of the situation is children, so I'm feeling that either you, Aquarius, or the person that you connected with, who is the person you want to reconcile with, that they have children, and that you're treading lightly because you don't want these kids to get attached to someone that you know you can't really be with. And they're feeling the same way. So I'm feeling that these are kids that are, I'm feeling under the age of 13. So they'll definitely be impacted by this situation. But yeah, I'm feeling such confused energy here, guys. You don't want this reconciliation to happen, but you do. You love this person, but you shouldn't. Yeah. The past energy here is the flirt card. That's the type of interaction that you had with this person that you want to reconcile with, Aquarius. Things were great. You guys were very flirty with each other. Definitely extended your light-hearted energy to each other. You guys had a great time when you were together. It's almost like there was no one else in the room because you guys loved being together. And that falls in the past position. Where you're at right now, you've got the soulmate card coming in the present position. So who is your soulmate? The one you're with or the one you want to be with? I feel that it's the one that you want to be with, Aquarius. That's your soulmate. And they've been heavily on your mind, I'm feeling. You really want to reconcile with them, regardless of the consequences, I'm feeling. And the bottom card here, guys, is the new love card. So I really feel that you just want a new chapter with them. You want a renewed chapter with your soulmate. Now, moving forward into the future position, guys, we've got past life relationships. So I am feeling that you and your soulmate have already connected previously in a past life, and that you guys have reconnected in this life in order to pick up where you left off, I'm feeling. There were chapters that needed to be reopened in this lifetime with your connection with your soulmate. The story that you guys created in this past life was left unfinished, and there wasn't closure there. So you're going to reconnect in this lifetime to really tie up the loose ends. Yep. Look at this next card, guys. Okay, the power of the situation is separation. So I'm feeling that the person that you're with, Aquarius, and the person that your soulmate is with, you guys, as I had mentioned, are going to separate from those individuals in order for you guys to come together, in order for you guys to reconcile. You're going to break free from the existing relationships that you guys are in. And you need to make sure, Aquarius, that you really do break free from those relationships in order to move on with your soulmate. Otherwise, it's going to once again create a third-party situation, and that deception card will continue to cross you. So you need to let that go and really start a new clean slate with your soulmate if it's going to move forward into a positive way. Okay, so how others see you guys is this honeymoon card. How others see you guys is you're already committed to the person that you're with. How others see you guys is they're not aware of you wanting your soulmate to come back. They're already watching you and observing you in this life that you have, this existing life, to where possibly some of you guys are already married and or already in a committed relationship, and or you're living as if you guys are like a married couple, but you're not. And that's how your friends and family see you. But what you really want is the reconciliation with your soulmate, whom you are not with at this time. I swear, I wish you guys could feel the confused energy in here right now. I feel all jumbled up, like confused, like, I don't know what to do. Like, you know what you want, but you don't know how to get there, Aquarius. Your hopes and fears, very fitting, is the Retreat card. Look at the photo. It's a married couple that want to disconnect from the world and be alone together. You definitely want to disconnect from the world and be with your soulmate. And you do see yourself marrying them. But you're already married for some of you guys, and or you're already committed. So the one you want to disconnect with is your soulmate, but you're not with them right now. You're with someone else. So it's definitely a complicated storyline coming through here, guys. But I can only communicate what I'm feeling and hearing here. And that's what's coming through. The person you want to be with is not the person that you're with at the end of the day. And even though I do feel that reconciliation happening, it's going to take some time. The second half of September, guys, might be a stepping stone as far as them reaching out to you, but as far as reconciling to be together and getting married and reconnecting on solid ground and making all your dreams come true type thing, I'm seeing the number 5. To me, that could represent either 5 months or 5 years. So it's going to take time to bring your soulmate back into your life. For those of you looking at 5 months, that's fairly quick. For those of you looking at 5 years, that's quite a wait, okay? So you really have to decide, you know, are you sticking around just waiting for your soulmate, or are you actually going to face the reasons why you're not happy in the current relationship that you're in? For those of you whose soulmate may very well take up those 5 years before they return, I do hope that you just do some soul searching and realize if you're truly not happy in the relationship that you're in, you certainly don't have to wait for a reconciliation in order to make that decision to separate from someone that in a relationship where things are really not working out, okay? Now, the outcome here is codependency. So I'm feeling someone may very well have addiction issues. This card has been coming through quite a bit in some of my readings, and it's often representative of addictions: alcoholism, drug addiction. For some, it's sex addiction. Others, it's food addiction or some other form of addiction. Okay? So this outcome may very well have something to do with your soulmate. Perhaps they have had addiction problems in the past, and that's continuing to follow them into the future. Let me pull a clarifier for that card. Spirit, please bring forth a clarifying card for the codependency card. Clarifier card for the codependency card, please. All right, Spirit, please bring forth the clarifying card for the codependency card here. What's happening for Aquarius? Well, we have a few cards coming through, guys. Well, yeah, we've got the waiting game. Definitely, again, possibly 5 months, 5 years. Okay. However, we do have foundation and achievements coming through here, guys. So, as I had mentioned, it is going to take time for your soulmate to come in, okay? For some of you, it's rather quick. You know, 5 months really isn't that long to wait for someone to return, but it could feel like it's a long time, okay? For some of you guys, I am feeling the 5-year mark, all right? So what are you willing to do in that time frame? For those of you that are really unhappy in your relationships, waiting for your soulmate, are you really willing to sacrifice all that time just waiting, okay? But the waiting game is here. It's letting you know that there's a time frame of a space of time that's requiring you to have some patience before any of this comes to fruition. However, we do have foundation and achievements. So I feel at the end of the day that you will be with your soulmate, Aquarius. I am feeling a reconciliation eventually, okay? And I do feel that you're going to be having a blended family. It's going to be a good connection. You guys are going to be happy, and you're going to be on a firm foundation with each other, but you do have the waiting game. So just have a little bit of patience there, guys. It's going to happen, but you just got to wait it out. So it just depends on how much patience you've got, okay? Are you willing to really wait? And if you truly have pure love for your soulmate, then 5 years will really, it won't be anything, because that love is enduring. It's not going to change in 10 years, in 20 years. It's not going to matter. So it just depends on what you're willing to do with your current relationship. Are you willing to just stick around and just remain in a relationship where things are stagnant and it's just not working out for you, but perhaps you're sticking around because of money issues and or the security of having someone there that you're familiar with? Sometimes we stick around in relationships that no longer work for all the wrong reasons. So if you're truly wanting your reconciliation with your soulmate, simply evaluate where you're coming from, if it does take as much as 5 years' time. Okay, this waiting game here is very strong in its energy coming through here. The bottom card here, guys, is the intuition card. Intuition. In the traditional tarot deck, guys, it's the High Priestess. Okay, so you got to pay attention to your intuition and your gut, and you got to seek answers for yourself from within you, because you'll really see the real deal of what's really happening in a situation. And the root of the situation is a reconciliation. That's what you're wanting, okay? So again, you got to do some soul searching and pay attention to how you're feeling about possibly having to wait so long for your soulmate to come in. Yeah, those are the messages coming through here at this time, guys. So again, so much confusion, so much confused energy coming through here, because I am feeling for some Aquarius out there that you're torn, that it's not so easy to just move away from the relationship that you're in. I'm feeling. I do feel, though, that this separation is going to happen eventually, because your pull towards your soulmate is so incredibly strong, and it's just a matter of time before they come in. Whether it's 5 years, 5 minutes, 5 months, 5 days, it doesn't matter. I do feel that with this reconciliation, get ready, Aquarius, they're coming back. Definitely coming back. So let's pull some healing messages for your reading, guys. Let's see what additional messages we can grab, okay? So angels, please bring forth your messages for Aquarius. I apologize for my hoarse voice, guys. It is past 12:30 in the morning here in Los Angeles. I've kind of been at it all day with readings and pretty exhausted, but I definitely wanted to get some of these readings out for the second half of September. So, yeah, just trying to knock them out. All right, angels, so please bring forth your healing messages for Aquarius. All right, guys. There we go. Well, we have enchantment coming through here. When the enchantment card comes through, it's a reminder for you to remember the magical times that you've endured in life, especially those of you going through some challenges, and the act of adulting has really just exhausted you with life's responsibilities on all fronts, whether it's in relation to romance, whether it's in relation to your job, your career, the everyday challenges of life. I do feel some of you guys that you're kind of at the end of your rope and you're exhausted and you need a break, and it's been tough for you to even take time for vacation or to just relax and get some sleep. So I'm really feeling that some of you guys have really been burning the candle at both ends, and it's been really tough for you to even look at life as a smooth sailing type of thing. That you've been through really tough times, I'm feeling, and you're ready for a change. This card is a reminder to let you know that there are still a lot of good moments for you to have, Aquarius, okay? Don't forget to find the magic in life once again. It's there for you. And interestingly enough, guys, the bottom deck is body care. So it's kind of picking up off of the energies of the lack of enchantment in your life, that you've been burning the candle at both ends, working way too hard, that there isn't a balance there, and you've kind of been neglecting yourself a bit, not putting yourself first on your priority list. Something as simple as eating right, getting enough sleep, exercising, going for a walk, whatever the case may be, the angels are coming through to remind you that by healing your body and by taking care of yourself better, and in a way that'll come through and enlighten the rest of your life. Because when you've got health, truly you've got everything, okay? Without good health, what have we got? So just a reminder, guys, take better care of yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and end your reading with an angel answer, guys. So focus your mind, concentrate on one particular question that the angels can answer for you at this time. So focus, focus, focus on one particular question. All right, Aquarius, let's get some answers for you. There we are. Wow, very nice. Peaceful resolution. Awesome. So since this is a romance reading, guys, and the outcome is codependency, okay, try not to stress out too much about that, because you really will have a peaceful resolution to this. Things are going to work out in your favor. Everything is going to be okay and worked out. And that includes the relationship, the reconciliation that you want to have with your soulmate, okay? For those of you already attached in relationships that's making it difficult for you to connect with your soulmate, it's really going to be resolved in a peaceful way. And I am picking up also off of the energy of separation, okay? Separations are not easy, but you'll get through it and it'll be fine, okay? Because at the end of the day, you are putting yourself back on your priority list. You got to take care of you first, okay? And if you're not happy in your existing relationship, then it's time to break free from that. And in order to break free from that, it will challenge certain aspects of your life, but try not to worry, because everything's going to work out okay. And the bottom card, look at this, guys, is yes. So for those of you really needing a yes or no answer, there it is with an exclamation point. Very straightforward. So I'm really feeling yes. Also, your soulmate will be back. Yes, this reconciliation is going to happen. And for those of you that are contemplating other areas, other questions that really needed a definitive yes or no, here's your answer. So that's awesome, guys. So definitely an interesting read here. For those of you that resonated with this, I really hope that it helped you look at things from a different perspective and allowed you to really figure things out moving forward, okay? But ultimately, I do feel things are going to work out fine. It's not going to be without its challenges. Yes, it will, but you'll get through it. I'm really feeling, Aquarius, that you'll get through it. So just have a little bit of patience. We've got the waiting game coming through here. But at the end of the day, you've got your soulmate coming for you. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that you were able to resonate with this reading. If not, you know, it's definitely general. It's not for everyone. But if you are interested in having your own special private booking, then absolutely, please check out the information from my website down below this video, and let's go ahead and schedule one for you. Thank you again, guys, to those of you who have donated and booked readings. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. I'll be back in October with more readings. Bye-bye.